Yes, dear viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we shall look at the basis of how to create report cards, okay? Just like I promised you last time. So here is it. Here's the clue. You just move straight away to, sometimes you can be having marks of your children, you can be having marks of your students, and you may want to like get that total marks, okay? Like a sample here, I have a copy, a sample of my work. Here it was that simple. I used some of I used just a formula, which the formula is just half there, and I just said, let me first, okay, let us do it together, okay, let us do it together. I just picked this, I selected this, I added onto this, I added onto that. How? Someone is worried there. Let me help, and then we start fresh. I said equal sign, okay, we start always by equal sign, and then I selected C2 shift last. I came and I selected again D2 shift plus this plus lastly that, okay. And then if I enter this, I just pressed enter, and I came down to the bottom part of our cell, of course, and I pressed the right click, and then I drag it down. Below that I dragged it and it brought for me this, okay. And then for 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 average, it was simple. Average is simple. We also entered this. I did it in reference to our total marks, okay. To our total marks got that average is equal to total marks divided by the total number of events, okay. So we have 4 events here, and then the total marks of those 4 events are there in the G what? The G cells, okay. They're in the sheet G. This one here, they're here. So that is where our total marks is. Therefore, I said for us to get the average, we have to just say G2 in reference to G2, okay. G2 divide by 2, okay, by 4, I mean, since that the 4. So I did it simply like that, and I got it this way. I want us also to look at how to get the positions. How can we get the positions? Simple. We come to our equal sign, we put equal sign, then we type rank. It is down here, okay. Yes, in rank it's simple. You said h2, because we shall put our positions in reference to average, okay. Our positions will be in reference to average, so we shall just refer to this, to the h2. We put $sign, okay. Shift 4, you press shift and then 4, it will put for you your $signs. That $sign is very key together. Yes, and then after putting that, we come and say h dollar 2. Then we come and we put our column, then we again say dollar, okay, dollar sign, put $sign to just to indicate that that is still a single what result, a single result, okay. Then we say h dollar, then the limit here is 6. It is up to 6, start from h2 up to h6, okay. Yes, that is a reference name, h6. Then we come down here and close our brackets that we've used so far. It is 1 2, you close it, okay. We shall just close it with only one bracket, since we have opened only one bracket, and then we check if it is ready for use. Is it really ready for use? Come on, we enter. There is something wrong yet. I said you have to check. So where exactly is the, okay, it is here. Once you see the part mark with the black spot, okay, you come here. So here we missed something, and that something is a comma altogether. And see here it has selected all that we want. First of all, we are putting our positions in reference to average. We have selected cell G2, H2 I mean, and then that result, that position we are getting it starting from H2 up to H6. Okay, so it is well prepared now, ready for use. So you press enter, so you'll be able to see that this person is in position 2. So to apply it to all, you come to the right bottom left, okay, to the right bottom of your cell, then you right click and you drag it below, there, and you say enter. So this is our positions of the pupils or the learners. Okay, then the last thing that you will have to also focus on is the comments. Okay, the comments, we use what we call if function. Okay, equal sign if. The if functions, we use what we call if functions. So for the if function, it's also easy. Here we shall give conditions like, for, okay, on what basis are we going to first of all promote these learners, or are we going to say they are not promoted or they are promoted? Okay, we can also do it in reference to their average or in reference to their position. Okay, but for now, let's use their average. The position will not be fair. Okay, position will not be fair since our learners are few. So let us use position. We shall just say if your average is above 50, you will be promoted. Okay, if if h2 is greater 50, okay, greater than 50, then we opened our quote there. We open our quote. Okay, before opening your quote, first put a comma. You open a quote, then if your average is above 50, we shall say you're promoted to the next class. Okay, promoted to, say, the next class, maybe it's P7. Say P7, assuming this is our semi candidates. Okay, again you come and say if, again, okay, if if h2 again is less, this time is less. Okay, if h2 is now less 50, comma, open your quote, and then you say repeat. Okay, repeat P6 class. Okay, repeat P6, and you close your quotation. Okay, and then you come here, you press on shift, and then you close your bracket. The closing brackets are found in the key with 0. Okay, with 0, or if you press it for long, it will bring for another thing. Okay, so don't press for long, it is shift and we close. Okay, we close it with 2 brackets since we have opened so far how many brackets? 1. This is 1, and then the second one is here, so we close it with 2 brackets. So I guess this will be ready for use. We try. Okay, it is saying there is something wrong again. Where? Aha, the part mark with your black mark here. So here you come and put your comma. Okay, you come and put your comma. Say that that's another what? Another entries. Okay, and you see it's clearly that this child, the average is above 50, it is 69, and they have promoted him to P7. Okay, and let us see for other children also. We come here, right click, we drag below, and we enter. Now let us see the children that are said they should repeat P6. See, there is this one here, the this one here, the average is below 50. This one also, the average is also below 50. Therefore they are advised to what? to repeat. So exactly, those promoted also, those whose average are above 50. So now here again, one additional thing, one additional advantage here is anything that you want to do. Maybe you've entered maybe the mark of that student wrongly, and the student comes for a check and says my mark for English is not actually 12, it was 80. It was 80. Let us see the magic. If the child said it was 80 and then the marks for social studies is not also 32, it was something like 60. Hmm? Let us wait to see the magic. You see, things are changing. The average is changing, the total marks is changing, and then the comment is also changing. Okay, so this is the easiest way to do these things, members. So share this with the people that you feel like they need it most. Okay, maybe the class teachers, the primary teachers, secondary teachers, any level. Okay, please help the nation just like I'm trying to do. Try to extend my uh, sincere help to those who are in need of it. Okay, and then after, you don't forget with saving. Okay, you to save it, you say Control S. I believe that one you know now. So thank you for watching this. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that any educational video that I drop like this will just notify you. Okay, YouTube will just notify you. Please, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. See you later.